This video is about inspire versus conspire. Now first, let's talk about why they're doing this, and let's establish that there's no other way it could be. Corporate sabotage. College fraternities with a long history of teaming up with these corporations. Hell, these Greek societies, the Greco-Roman secret societies, evolved into the ideas of Greek societies, partially, and evolved into other things as well. Okay, historically, were funded by the corporations. This is part of Western culture. For thousands of years, especially the last 1,500 years since Justinian or so, okay, they were funding these cults and guilds. Greek fraternities, the Kappas, the Alphas, whatever these pussies call themselves, okay, they graduate and they become these weird geeks, right? Geek and Greek, and they enforce the culture. Even in conspiracy theory with Adam Weishaupt, he was a teacher. He was a college professor, okay? He professes that the Western wig-wearing geeks and their descendants are superior. Nothing could be further from the truth. Betas is beast scrambled. Dragon is a play on words for G, meaning the earth deity of Rome, or Sumer, or gay, nerd scrambled. The dragon is the gay nerd. He is the Cretan pederasty. There's a reason why the pedophile depictions from Greece look like Zeus. And Crete is where Zeus is said to be born. Around the 6th century, the homosexual arguments dominated the Greek society. Okay? And they were the ones who applied and rewrote some of the myths around the gods. Okay? And of course, King Minos is said to be the king of Crete and the father of homosexuality. Of course, you have Pasiphae and the Labyrinth and so on and so forth. So, the word inspire, right? Who's supposed to inspire? On-spar-A-Ra. Okay, when this guy outmaneuvers you, he says, look, I'm the king and I could have killed you. Spar is a play on words for spare as well. I could have killed you. I'm the king. I know better than you about human nature. I know better than you about being a man. I know better than you about being wise and outmaneuvering somebody. Okay, my ancestors outmaneuvered yours before science was even a factor, when they were just playing with plants. Okay, you know, my ancestors chose a higher path. Yours chose to be geeks. Okay, make no mistake. I'm from a wiser line than you are by far. It doesn't come close. Okay, so versus conspire. When you don't have a society that accepts that obvious truth, it's a result of conspiracy. Is this argument even made on the TV? No. They say IQ test and they leave it at that. They say, what have you achieved in this crony capitalist society? And they leave it at that. Even a word for, a synonym for sense, like sensei, okay? Sense is appreciate. How the fuck you wiser than someone and you can't even appreciate anything because you don't have sense and you don't have heart? Transcend versus conform and contribute to the confusion. Conform, epigenetics, every generation, right? It's a direction, martial and marital. And confusion, confuse, right? They become one flesh, a con-flesh. Obviously, the righteous heroic energy forges the handsome face. And obviously, they drug me to take away from that. Obviously, the gay energy forces the pretty face. And it's pretty boys in the West every generation. Just look at the movies. Look at the old cartoon depictions. Look at the old movies. Okay? These are pretty boy fucking Elroy Jetson face motherfuckers for generations. Pretty boy because they've been groomed by gays, brutes, as knights, and so on and so forth. All right. So, playing stupid about me being ideal is evil. Okay? Obviously, my forefathers were Africans. I'm running out of time, so let me shoot through this. Okay, from a Western standard, they didn't seem so handsome. They won people over with their spirit. And women were dancing and stuff in Africa, and they were sensing the spirit more, and they were receptive, right? The body without the spirit is dead. Faith without works is dead. There's a bunch of empty, shallow, more shallow than shallow, dead motherfucking beat motherfuckers walking around. Okay? The exotic person is superior. Think about, in terms of looks, think about the white guy who goes to Hawaii. Oh, they're gorgeous, they're sexy. Why is he saying that? He lives in California, surrounded by white women. Why does he think the exotic looking woman is more attractive? Because exotic is more attractive. Exotic and erotic are connected because that's the Western perspective, and we're really supposed to be making love.